Sebastian here with Grace Vintage. Welcome to our gallery. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very special and unique guitar, and this would be an original 1959 ES-345. This guitar is special for many different reasons, but mainly because 1959 is the first year of this model. The 345 is kind of like the cousin to the 335. As you can see, it's very similar, with a few appointments that make it slightly different. A lot of those appointments are mainly aesthetic. As you can see, for example, you have split parallelograms instead of dots. You also have a bound fretboard, something that you don't find in the 335, as well as gold hardware, multiply binding. And one of the most interesting things that you find is the Varitone circuit. This is a circuit that the way it functions is really cool. You have multiple positions that change the sound of your guitar, mainly by filtering out some frequencies. A lot of them are very interesting sounding, but there's a few here and there that kind of like give it just a very unique sound that I find it really, really cool. And the other thing is that these style of guitars came with a stereo output. Not true stereo by today's standard, but basically what they did is that they would send each pickup on a separate channel through the output, and it came with this special cable that has two outputs, as you can see, and each one of those outputs, again, it's a different pickup. So what we have done here is that we have run it through this AV box, running both channels in. That way we can get a mono signal through the main cable and just run it straight into the input of the amp like a traditional guitar. But yeah, this one particularly, it's such a great guitar. As soon as you pick it up, you notice how it's very resonant. The neck is super buttery and slim. It feels amazing. And once you hear it, it kind of like has this bloom. These pickups sound amazing. They're so woody sounding. It's kind of hard to describe it. It's something that all PAFs have, and it's one of the best sounds out there in my opinion. And another cool thing is that in the middle, it's wired out of phase. So, another cool thing that the guitar has. And for those interested in the collectability aspect of the guitar, this is what we call 100% straight. This is really as good as it gets for these style of instruments. It's 100% original. It's in really, really good condition. And it even has this stereo cable. The only thing that's been changed is perhaps the tuners, which we do still have the originals, but unfortunately they crumble, as it often happens with these style guitars. So we have installed a set of repros here, but if you were to purchase this guitar, you would get the original tuners with it. We also have the original case with all the case candy. So yeah, they're just amazing guitars. I love it. We're running it through a really good amp too. This is the Cat Classic Deluxe. It's kind of Cat's take on a vintage deluxe reverb. It's also hand wired. It has a lot of those same vintagey properties, kind of like the bloomy aspect of it. It sounds very full range and dynamic. And it's an amp that has a slightly larger transformer, so you get a little bit more punch than a traditional deluxe, even though it's rated at the same wattage. And it just pairs up beautifully with this guitar. It's kind of like cleanish with a little bit of edge of breakup, and it sounds fantastic. I couldn't love this guitar more. I think a lot of you guys are gonna fall in love with it too. Let's go ahead and play for a bit. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to find out more about this gear, the links will be down below in the description. Head over to waltgracevintage.com so you can see all the amazing things that we have in stock. I'm talking about cars, guitars, coffee, watches, and a lot more. If you guys want to support the channel, give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and follow us on Instagram at @waltgracevintage. My name is Sebastian. Till next time.